Hey everyone, welcome back. So the apartment has been feeling a little crusty dusty, and we kind of let the cleaning sort of get away from us, and I got a little bit of a burst of energy, maybe from caffeine, so I decided to do a kind of decent wipe down of our apartment. So today I thought I would share with you my minimalist cleaning routine. So whenever I decide to do like a power clean, I like to put on a podcast or an audiobook. This is the one I'm listening to right now. Highly recommend. And I always like to get started in the kitchen. And I would have made this video a little bit ASMR for you guys, but Jeff was watching Curb Your Enthusiasm, so I don't know, Larry David's voice in the background. You be the judge of how relaxing that is.
Pretty good.
We like to do the dishes the night before, but this time that didn't really happen, so I'm gonna tackle the dishes. We do have a dishwasher, but I don't always like to use it. Sometimes I find it's a little even therapeutic to do the dishes, so I decided to just wash them all. There weren't that many today. And the next thing I'm going to move on to is the surfaces. And that's where I'd like to thank the sponsor of today's video, Blueland. So over the past couple of years, I've been trying to make some sustainable swaps in my everyday routines wherever I can. And I've definitely tried to DIY my way into more sustainable cleaning products, but if that's not your thing, then I think you'll really like Blueland. Blueland offers a ton of sustainable cleaning products. I was sent the Clean Essentials Kit, and it's got everything you need to keep your home clean, neat, and tidy, which is my favorite way to live, clutter-free. All you have to do is fill up the bottle, which you only buy one time, with warm or hot water, drop in one of the tablets, watch it dance and dissolve. It's kind of fun. And then in a few minutes you can get cleaning. It's as easy as that. I really like how all you'll ever need to repurchase is their refills, and I'm just a sucker for the aesthetics too. Everything looks really nice and minimal. Their products are vegan and cruelty-free, made without ammonia, soy, chlorine, or parabens, and they're also EPA certified. I've been using the Blueland Clean Essential Kit ever since I got it, and it works really well. It has some really nice, mild, and clean fragrance, but not overpowering at all, which I appreciate. So thank you again to Blueland for sponsoring this video, and if you were interested in trying a kit yourself, you can click the link in the description to get 15% off. Thanks, Blueland! And I try not to use paper towels. I still do use them sometimes, but I've been trying out these reusable paper towels that are actually washable too. So I really like them, mostly for cleaning up the surfaces. So I'm going to clean up around the stove and get all this salt and pepper off of our sort of fast-moving seasonings counter. Because crumbs and dust just seem to accumulate so fast. So I try to do this at least once a week, but sometimes it gets away from me. Next, I'm going to clean our coffee station. This is something that we use every single day, and it's definitely in need of a little touch-up. I like coffee in my cup, not necessarily on my surfaces, so I'm just going to give that a good wipe down. So we live in a one-bedroom apartment, and that means our kitchen and office spaces sometimes amalgamate, especially when both Jeff and I are working together from home. He usually is banished to our little breakfast table, so I'm just going to give that a quick wipe down and move the computer stuff back to the desk where it belongs. This bar cart kind of gets neglected. It has their fruit, sometimes their wine, but it definitely gets dusty. So to prevent any dust from building up, I'm just going to give this a quick wipe down. And then I'm going to move on to the desk area. I do try to do my best to put everything back where it belongs, but when you got a deadline, sometimes things start to pile up and get out of place. I'm sure every minimalist hack you've ever heard is to hide clutter in your drawers, and I am no different. So I'm just gonna put everything away back where it belongs. I find the desk and like behind the computer, on the keyboard, on the mouse pad, they tend to get neglected, so I'm gonna give that a quick wipe down and move on to the living room. I like to keep the living room looking as neat and tidy as we can possibly get it. You might notice in this apartment there isn't a whole lot of storage, and we don't own any bookshelves and things like that. So our solution to that is just trying not to have too much stuff and staying on top of keeping things clean. We had a bunch of these dusters left, so I'm going to use those up. But if you guys have any more sustainable recommendations like microfiber cloths, things like that, then let me know, leave me a comment, because I would definitely like to swap those things out. I do like to try to dust from top to bottom. I don't always remember to do that, but I think I was extra aware of it today while I was filming, so I'm doing that there. I hope that is correct. So I'm just cleaning around our TV, the record player, and any of the fast-moving surfaces. This console in our entryway is kind of a clutter catcher, I guess, and it also gets really dusty, so I'm just going to take everything off of it, give it a nice wipe down, and put everything back where it belongs. This is something that we have to always stay on top of because it can so easily accumulate stuff on the surfaces during the week. Next, I'm moving on to the mirrors. This is a big task, and this guy gets crusty dusty really easily. I find dusting the mirror before going in with your glass cleaner really helps, so I'm just going to do that. I also heard that microfiber cloths are really good to help prevent streaks, so I think I'm going to try that next time. Moving on to the bedroom. Again, I just like to give a wipe down of all the surfaces. Dust tends to really accumulate and collect in here too. So just wiping down all the surfaces that need it and putting things back where they belong, like my hair straightener, any loose makeup, things like that. If we're not careful, the bathroom can get pretty grimy pretty fast. So this is something that we like to do at least once a week. I'll always remove everything off the surfaces before going in with our bathroom cleaner. This one is really good. I'm really enjoying it so far. So just getting into all the nooks and crannies of the sink, around the faucet, underneath. And I did clean the toilet in this video, but I thought I would spare you guys the details. I think y'all know what that usually looks like. Just finishing off with the mirror. If I'm going in for more of a deep clean, I will definitely do the shower and clean inside of the mirror, but we're doing like a surface clean, tidy, nothing too deep. And then finally, I just go over everything with the vacuum. It would be my dream to have a Dyson, but we definitely don't, and I don't have a handheld vacuum yet. Maybe a little bit impractical, but doing our best. And finally, just taking out the garbage, the recycling, putting things back where they belong, and that's it. I mean, I could have done more, like wash the floors and whatnot, but this makes the apartment livable, clean, and looking good. Let me know what your cleaning routine looks like, and thank you again to Blue Land for sponsoring this video. If you guys were interested, go ahead and click the link in the description down below for an extra 15% off. Thanks so much for watching, guys. See you in the next one. Bye!